And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, short hop to third. Young tossed to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Giants lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Smith. And there are 2 down.
That is third. The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 down, bases empty. Raffy coming to the plate now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Middle of the first, no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-0. Webb in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. Hey! Line drive to short and caught.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Left field, and it drops in, and that extends the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Seager, the runner at first with two gone.
Ball.
And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Giants four-hitter, Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And there's two away.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison.
So here's Bader now.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Two down, nobody on.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Josh Smith.
Second baseman.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. In the air to left center. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Oh, that's it.
That's too low. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But
No, that's
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right down the chute. Full count now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And Jack Peterson stands in.
Oh, that's up there.
Second inning here. No score. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
Hey.
That one fouled off.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
In time to Devers. Inning over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
And a strike in there. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Patrick Bailey now at the plate.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 1 and 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards right center field. Carter in position. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Hey!
Yo one. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 9, Danny Jackson.
Oh.
Carter aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Adames. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
Yo one.
Just
that's
missed
out.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in, Rafael Devers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a strike to Devers.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
1 out man at first. Jung-Hoo Lee, runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, there's 1 on to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 2 and the Rangers nothing. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show Texas. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Back up the, that got him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. They trail it here, 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Bader up to the plate.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter takes it in for the out, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Yeah.
Ramos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Eldridge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Yep,
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 6.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Just a slow ground ball this time. That throw is wide. He has to lunge off the bag to get it. No outs on the play. Bases now loaded.
Number 32.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Jansen in the box now. Takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Devers to Adames. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right side. The underhand flip.
He's out.
1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Rangers 1. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
The catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Fought off foul. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And When they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Arise off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So the Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off Wyatt Langford. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. To the right side, Arise. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped into left center, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. There's the strike. On the ground to third, might be 2. Chapman tossed to second, over to first, safe.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
There's the strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, and they trail it here 2-1. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Carter Baumler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Benny hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next to the Giants.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That's down and in. On a line out towards center. Carter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next is the Giants. The left fielder, LR2G36.
Fastball for a strike. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a high chopper. Seager. They get the force, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Josh Young.
The first baseman, number 6.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Buto, the right-hander, also getting loose. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. High fly ball out to left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next to the Rangers. The center fielder, number
There comes the
32.
skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Webb won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That one in triple digits.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Miller, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Giants 2 and the Rangers 1. And now the DH, Bryce Eldridge. His 2-run homer back into 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So We'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the order. Luis Ariz stands in. That's in there, and that is strike one. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Coming home. One run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in, Danny Jansen.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Center field. And there's 1 away.
next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That's a strike. And the 0-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to first. That's the second out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
2 outs, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back. Stepping in, number 51. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fouled off to the right. In the air, left field. Langford makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Carter Baumler done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next is John, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Now, Elliot Ramos. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
3-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The bat, number 8. Designated hitter, right. Ellsworth.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that is that. So the Giants leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
No, inside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Adames the throw to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21.
That one's in there. Strike one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Smith avoids the first pitch for ball one. The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Hey.
One now. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the last half of inning number 9. Line drive, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
In for a strike, good slider. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. This to center field. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long